Good morning. Well, do we ever have another busy day for us? We've got a couple of missions that we want to get right into, and I'm going to show you them in just a sec if my game will keep up with me. What do we have? We've got a little bit of baling, we've got some fertilizing, and we might do another field of fertilizing, seeing as we have the means. So why don't I borrow those items right away while I'm here? And yeah, let's get into it. We've got the little Massey in position. We'll hire the worker and get him going on field 4. And while he's busy, then I think what we can do, we can go grab our tractor and start doing a little work ourselves. I think this boy right here is up to the task. So we'll grab the fertilized spreader. Looks like it's all full anyway. And we can go and do the other field as well. Off he goes. Looks like I may have got him a little far to one side, but that's alright. Might throw a little bit on my field. Don't hurt at all. There we go. He's all ready to go, and we can jump on back to the yard and see what else we need to do. So I was considering taking my mower and selling it and buying the swatter, but I don't think I'm quite ready for the swatter just yet. So what I'm thinking is I'll grab the T6 here. I'll throw the mowers on as it can handle it very well, and we'll get right on with field 23, start mowing that. And in the meantime, while we are mowing, we are going to do a little something else, just a little something special that we have never done before. I did a little bit of researching, and I hope I'm on the right track with what I'm going to do, but if not, we're going to learn together today. Here we are, field 23. We're ready to set these guys into motion. There you go. So while this guy's out whipping through the field, cutting everything, we need to get on to our new little project for the day. Alright, so our special mission for today. This is a potato planter, of all things. And I want to plant a little bit of potatoes in my front garden. And I've honestly never used this planter in my life. So it looks like potatoes are getting filled up right now. If I'm over here, and I do believe there may be seed, maybe not. Just from the bars alone, I would say that's probably not the case, but I could be wrong. We're just gonna wait and see. In the meantime, while it's getting loaded, we may as well take a little look at it. Just kind of see what this thing is all about. It's got its little packing wheels that should make those hills. I can see that much. I see the spades there. That would be the one that would be cutting the holes. I see the discs that are pushing the dirt up. And there's discs here too. Okay, yeah, no, I think I see how this contraption works now. I just think it's cool, and I just want to do a little bit of potatoes. I'm not expecting a huge harvest or anything. It was more so just for my entertainment value. If we unfold, oh my, look at that, it actually folds out and gets us a few more rows. That's kind of cool. Interesting. That is really cool. I wouldn't have expected that, but here we are. So here is my little garden, and I have never really grown anything here. I had some grass on here before, but never really grew anything of particular value. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're just going to hire a worker. Yeah, let's take a look. So right away we can see those ridges in the field looking really, really nice. I like that. There's something about potato fields that just looks good. The way those ridges are always piled up on the field. Now, hopefully the tractor operator knows how to turn with my house being so close in proximity, but oh, we'll see. If not, it'll just not go quite till the end, but that's also not a big deal. Yeah, speaking of troubles, I was pretty sure I did have a baler that had the wrapper hooked up right in the back of it. I cannot find that, so either I must have just leased it, or I did have it, and when my game crashed, I may not have downloaded that. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. But regardless, the fact of the matter stands that I don't have it, and therefore, if it is just a lease, then I can't say very much about it, can I? If it was indeed something I bought, then I should go through the insurance and see if I couldn't get that sorted out. But for now, we're just going to bale some nice green grass. And we'll get a wrapper and do it that way for now. It's not the end of the world. But I saw one of our guys claim to be all done. So I think I should probably go and check, see what his deal is. It looks like this tractor here, for whatever reason, the fella seems to think he's done. And I happen to disagree, because I am seeing a lot of open area here that is not fertilized. This little Massey here has been having all kinds of issues. I'm not sure what the deal is, but oh well. Come on, there you go. Start spreading. Yeah, you're not even halfway done, my friend. Just get moving. I don't know what his deal is, to be honest. Oh well. Hey, this fella here is done though. Can we lower? Oh shoot. Yeah. Let's just lower that. I don't think this has a there we are. I didn't even use close to all those potatoes. Well, that's enough of that. I think we'll go bring this back to the store and we'll see what happens from there. So once again, we have run into an incredible problem, because this is what I do every time I make bales. I always do something wrong. What was wrong this time, you ask? Well, I forgot to check my bale size, and all of our bale wrappers do not do 240 centimeter bales, which is what these here are. So I'm going to shut the tractor off, and what we're going to do, we are going to grab my truck, and yeah, let's hit it. And what we're going to do, we're going to grab these bales that have already been made, and we're just going to throw them straight into our silage, or sorry, our hayloft. Although I don't see any bales here. I wonder what happened. That looks rather peculiar. Take that long to make a bale? Well, then maybe there shouldn't be too much loss. Anyway, it's just straight grass bale, and it's going to go straight into our hayloft, and we'll grind it up there, and then we'll start making other bales once we've gotten rid of all of these, because we know we can't make multiple sizes on one field. That's just not even going to work, and we may have to pay for these bales, but I'm guessing this is probably the only way to get rid of these bales here. That's just my sneaking suspicion. I hate when I do that. It's always, baling is so nitpicky. I don't get it, but yet here I am doing baling again. What I think I'll do, I'll mow my hay field here on the right as well. That way, just in case, if for whatever reason I'm short, you know, these 7 bales, I can always replace them. I don't think I will be short. I really don't. But just to be sure, you know. Unload. Oh, come on. Get over there. And unload here. I know they're not going to drop through the grate. I'm going to have to literally place them in the grinder. But this way, at least they're out of the way, and I'll go grab the T7, put the loader to it. Now, where... Yeah, this guy's just booking it. Hey, the Massey's actually doing his job without too many complications. Good for him. Oh, there he is. Alright, T7, your turn. You did a little tiny job, now it's time for another job. Let's get this. Yep, all that's left to do is just dump the bales in here. And that'll have to be good. There's not much left to do other than that. Once we got rid of all these bales, we'll go and get that second, or we'll go set up that baler for that other size, a little bit smaller, and we'll hopefully be able to keep it at that smaller size. I don't know why it changed on me, but it did. And so instead of complaining, I'm just going to get rid of these bales and continue on. Not much sense in complaining now, is there? Well, with those bales all gone, I could probably go ahead and change the bale size for the rest of the mission. But I just went and dropped a little bit of mineral supplement at our TMR station there. You know, it's kind of sad. I've been neglecting the TMR station for a while. I haven't been doing much with it. So it's been just kind of on pause there for a bit. But we'll get that sorted out. Get that all worked out. But for now, this guy ran out of fertilizer, so we need to go find our pickup truck. Actually, while I'm here, let's change. Oh, well, fine. Let's change it to 220. That should do. And higher. There he goes. He should be on a roll now. Let's make sure he's picking up. Yes, he is. Good. Oh, we're going the wrong way, aren't we? Shoot. Come on. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Looked like our other tractor was already done. So we'll go and fill up some fertilizer in the Massey's little fertilizer spreader. There it is. Perfect. Well, I'm pretty sure they're not going to use 72% for the rest of this field. But that's kind of besides the point. I need to go send my truck back home. And I did notice that field 20, the tractor looks like he's done, but I got a sneaking suspicion that he's not. I have a feeling that he got hung up by the one tire or something that's jutting out. So I want to go see what the deal is, because it didn't show that he was completed. So that just leaves me a little suspicious on that end. Ah, yes, as suspected. There's a little something dumb here. It's like some tires sticking out of the field or something. And that's what caused him to not fertilize here. Not a big deal. We'll get the tractor fired up. We'll send him over there. And I'll just, you know, do like one circular pass or whatever around those tires. And I'll show you guys what I mean with that. It's something really dumb in the map. And I don't know why they have it there. I can't. Like, even if I bought this field, I can't really get rid of it or anything, so I feel like it's really useless. But it is there, and not much we can do about it. Just kind of got to deal with it and work around it. But speaking of things we need to deal with, my service is pretty low. I'm guessing it's the fertilized wagon here. It's probably beat up pretty darn good. And my fuel's just a little over halfway. Very interesting. But I definitely have enough fertilizer. There you go. You guys can see it there now. It's yeah, a stack of what, 3-4 tires. Just such a dumb thing to have. I don't understand why it needs to be in the field, but for whatever reason they seem to want it there, whoever made this map. And so because of it, now I guess I'll just have to fertilize around it and then send my guy back on his way. Not the end of the world, but also just kind of complicates things a little bit. I'm just making one nice little pass over, and we'll spin this tractor around again. This should leave him enough room to make his turn, so he doesn't need to deal with the hassle of that again. Put him in position. Hopefully this is more or less lined up. Yeah, something like so. There we go. Be on your merry way. Looks like field 20 is done. We can collect that, and we will right away accept that one. And which one was that again? That's another one for Leroy. That's field number 7. Yes, you little tractor, you're going to number 7. Yeah, that's another nice big field for you to do. You got lots of fertilizer on board. Should be ready to rock. There we go. Field 7, right beside the grain mill there. Looks like I'm throwing a little bit on field 6, but I'm sure he won't mind. I will set him off. I guess take a look at that Massey, see if he's stuck in some trees again. Seeing as that seems to be common. Oh yeah, the mower is all done. Good stuff. No, this idiot is still kind of making his way through. It'll be the other side where he gets stuck. You know, I was trying to think long and hard about where did I spend money, because I've lost a whole bunch of money, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember where I spent it. So I'm trying to think. Oh, it's the bale wrapper. I bought a new bale wrapper. That's where $54,000 suddenly disappeared off to. You know, I was very confused for a second. I paused the baling for just a bit, because I know if he's going to bale a little bit more, then I'm going to run into trouble with the rake still running, but the baler not. Therefore, I figure it's probably best to just put it on pause. I think there's almost enough bales to make a trailer load, so I'm going to just wait for that. And having the T7 on the wrapper is kind of excessive. Oh yeah. I should have the auto drop. Yes, let's turn on that auto drop. Thank you very much. Yeah, the T7 is like using a semi to pull a 10-foot utility trailer. It's quite excessive, but you know what? The T6 was busy and the little Ford tractor was busy. So what can you say? You gotta use whatever implements are handy to you. And I know I could have swapped them out, but why would you do that? Just seems like a lot of work, unhooking everything. So we're gonna play it like this. Well. Field number 4 is finally completed, and it is time to collect that paycheck. Both of these are going good. This is the one we're baling at right now. Fertilizing still going good. What? I said one of my workers stopped suddenly. I said things are going good. What does he mean? No, this guy's doing great. Oh, it was probably that little Massey was probably fertilizing someone else's field, just for whatever reason, because their AI will sometimes do that. They'll just keep driving even though there really is no field for them to be fertilizing. I've seen it happen before. Not at all surprising anymore. Trying to get these kind of lined up. Figure it'll make it loading a little bit easier. I know it's not perfect, but I can make it just a little bit easier for myself. Kind of have them in bunches. Why not, right? This looks a lot tidier too. Now that we have wrapped all the rest of the bales and we're ready to load, I feel like, yeah, now the baler can go again and start doing his thing. I really wish I would have checked the size on that, but I have to assume that it wouldn't change on itself, now would it? Sort of second guessing myself a little bit, but we'll see. Like I said before, worst case scenario, if we have to steal a few of my bales from my field, then so be it. For now, we're just going to assume everything's still going well. There was one bale I noticed here that was the wrong size, that did not get wrapped. So we'll have to throw that one into our bale shredder as well. And as you can tell, I tried to get it as neatly as possible. I'd get my rows pretty straight, and that way I could just whip by it real quick and didn't have to swerve around everywhere. Seeing as it always takes a little bit of time for the wrapper to do its thing. One more row of these and we can send this on over to what I believe is supposed to be for the animal dealer. Now, this is a bit of a longer row, but a bit messier. Just like so. Yes, let's take a look and see where this is all going to. It is indeed going to the animal dealer. Very good. Off we go. It's not too far from here. And we will see you guys over there. Man, having done all these bales and being about 2/3 done, it was a good reminder again of why I'm not a huge fan of doing bales. They are so time consuming. Obviously, you guys can't really see how much time I really put into it, but yeah, the mission itself being almost 2 hours long, and I'm going to, cut and edit where I can and make sure you guys don't get the extended version so that I bore you guys to tears. But there is definitely a lot of work that goes into making bales. Well, that's field 7 done. Nice tidy little profit there. Very good. Yeah, no, that should do it for that contract right there. So I think we'll leave the tractor there for right now because I got other pressing issues. This baler is just about done, and then we can start to wrap up a little more again. But in the meantime, I was doing a little something strange and fun. In the meantime, the chaos I was getting myself into comes in the form of trying to do a silage dump but not having any luck. And as you can see, I got the recovery strap mod here, and it doesn't seem to be very useful as of just yet. I was going to leave that plate there. I think it was hindering me. Now, very interesting to note is that the strap would actually hook up straight to the front bumper, which really nice touch. I love whoever made the mod that they included that on that heavy duty bumper. So my plan was to back it on in as far as I could, but as you can see, it's not going very well according to plan. I'm going to give her a couple more shots and see where we're at. There we are. Now that we're getting somewhere. Beautiful. And we'll start to do our unload. See if we can drive or not. Looks like we're able to, at least for a bit. We are quickly getting stuck here. Interesting, we made a ginormous pile. And it seems like we are all stuck in here. So we're just going to shut down the truck. As you can see, we are quite piled up. Now obviously it goes without saying that this pile is going to have to be straightened out. And that's probably a job for the baler tractor that we have, the old Genesis. But you guys saw the red toe strap on the front of the truck. Well, now we get to put it to good use. See if the old T9 is up for the task. Okay, so we finally got it all together, and it is a glitchy mess. But, as you can see, it is towing it out. So back in the truck, looks like everything is all empty. Good. We can go and tow this dump truck out. You know, once it gets going, it's not bad, but it seems like hooking it all up is always a little iffy. Yeah, this time we were blessed with the perpetual grass. It seems like it just stays at 2 liters and it's 0%. And the truck is stuck once again. So, here we go. We'll just pull him out again. You ought to stop at some time, right? You'd imagine? Wouldn't that be wild if this thing just kept going and going and going? There we are. See? Just like that. That's awesome. I love this mod. It's hard to do sometimes, but it's still awesome. Doesn't matter. I think if I didn't have the truck running, it'd probably roll a lot smoother, don't you think? Let's give that a go. See if we can do more than 4. No, that seems to be kind of where she's at. Just 4 clicks an hour. That's okay. And we're all done with the wrapping. Finally. It did take quite long, didn't it? Oh, and look at that. Our field here is all done being tedded as well. That's just great. Everything's kind of coming together. It's what we like to see. So we're going to go drop off this wrapper over at the shed and probably clean up the tedder while we're at it too, and we'll load up the last little bit of these bales and see where we go from there. Finally we can be done with this mission. It seems like for some reason baling always takes so long, especially when you have to wrap it yet. Just a tedious mission, but you know what, I'm glad we did it, because it should bring us a little bit of money. But speaking of money, if you guys are really paying attention, you'll see that my account has definitely gone down. Like, that is an alarming amount of money that is missing. So I'm not sure if you guys saw that or not, but kudos to those who did, and to those who didn't, don't worry about it. It's alright. And let's unload again. This always takes a little bit too. There we go. Need to back up a little further. But don't worry, guys. I will show you right away what the problem is, why the funds dropped down. We're gonna head over to the store, so shall we say. Here is the major reason why we lost so much money. I've been wanting a wheel loader for a while. I figured now is as good as time as any to get one. And seeing as our header rack requires this special mount that I just picked up, it requires this to put them on the shelves. So instead of leasing the loader to put our bracket back every single time, I figure, you know what, it's about time to get a loader. So that's what we did. We went ahead and got this loader. That thing can just sit tight. I'm actually going to strap that down before it falls over. Thank you muchly. And reason number 2 is because our silage still needs to be leveled out, and very much so. So I figured this wheel loader would probably do a nifty job with that. Usually we have the levelers on the 3-point of a tractor, but with a loader it just operates a lot easier. So that was kind of the thinking there. But with all that being said, I think this is probably a good time to bid you guys farewell. I've got a little bit more to clean up and whatnot, but nothing so serious that you guys will miss a lot. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Other than that, do all the other good things that YouTubers always ask you to do, and till the next episode, take care, and we'll see you then.